world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands. Towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink. We will see if the planet has now shrunk so much that the British Empire can reach its arms around it.
Hey guys, RTG here. I'm back with some more Humankind, and yeah, we are now the British Empire. Okay, last time was boost of science, sure. Last time we conquered the majority of the Joshuan Empire. Excuse me. We now have our sights set on the Dutch. When it comes to the Dutch, though, we don't want to go immediately into war. There are a few okay, we need to head over here quick and reclaim this territory because they have coal. Yeah, and this territory over here has oil. Two resources just revealed to us after changing to the Empire, the British Empire, changing empires, changing cultures. So yeah, we actually have a decent amount of benefit because, as you see here, this coal and two yet unknown strategic resources are in Byblos, and not even like some offshoot of Byblos, like the main city. So that means we want as quickly as possible to get it. Ooh, science osmosis. So this is mounted warfare. Don't we have mounted warfare? Oh, we don't have mounted warfare. Okay, boost. So we just got a boost of science. We could have purchased mounted warfare, but it literally takes us less than a turn to do it. We just use up some of the excess science that we had. So mounted warfare was like pretty early. Yeah, down here, classical arrow. But welcome to the industrial era, where we have line formations with our redcoats, electricity and coal. This is where a big empire starts getting interesting, because we can in a matter of turns actually get train lines up. It increases pollution, which I don't remember what negative drawbacks pollution has at the moment, but we'll burn that bridge and cold when we get to it. What from the early modern though, the Cabinet of Curiosities and this barrack services are the only interesting things, because infrastructure we aren't really focused on, but this is just a +2 money on outposts. So at least outposts that we have, which at the moment we only have 2-3 outposts. Yeah, those outposts will be earning slightly more money. But ooh, we have coal up here. and another unknown strategic resource. Okay, another unknown here. This Takal has a bit of coal at the top, and this unclaimed territory has oil. Nice. Okay, and we already somehow have 2 errors. Oh, okay, makes sense. We have an agrarian star because while we were playing as the I want to say Arawaks, but TNO, yes, their actual proper term. While we were playing as the TNO, we had a big boost in population, and we still have overpopulation in some cities and a massive army. In relation to our massive army, that has acquired us a lot of cities, and we are now 4 cities over our city cap. And I believe we recently got a technology that increased our city cap. Yeah, supply lines. So what we need, okay, we can get man o' wars, which are our actual naval ranged combat stuff. Precedents, sorry. Labor charters prevent population from being consumed in order to complete constructions. Yeah, we don't really use that, so it's not really a change. Academies, we don't really have many research quarters. Okay, steam engine, a reduced on makers quarters interest costs, a new colony blueprint, the access to coal, and the train station, but that requires movable typeface, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a okay, transporter. Build a railway between 2 cities. Gonna get that soon. Continental rise is our overall mission to deal with on this continent. Cultured land, spread your influence through an entire continent, which we are going to do soon by proxy of having control over an entire continent. Observation satellite, nukes, access every strategic and luxury resource. That's late game because we currently don't have access to all. Mount Kilimanjaro, Harlong Bay, where is it? On a nuke. Imperial power, we are the only ones that have discovered this so far. Electricity, complete a symposium. Okay, pressing matters, and we are the only ones that have seafaring mastery. Nice. And renewable okay, but okay, no stone unturned can question mark be completed soon, but I guess we need better boats to explore like these few tiles that aren't. Yeah, it seems the only stuff we are missing per se are, okay, we really haven't explored north of us, and we don't really have anyone going through our territory so that they could explore it. Who owns this? Why is... Yep. Napata? No? This piece of land, I can't tell what. It's not Kermo. It's not a Sir. Who owns this? Or is it really just unclear? Oh, you. Thank you. That would bug me. Okay, I am getting sidetracked again. We are going to war with the Dutch. Maybe not in this recording session, maybe next week. Because right now we have the issue where our influence is in the tank because we have far too many cities. So what we need to do is, as I said we would do after the war, we need to start absorbing a few cities to help reduce this cap. Because see, we were losing I think 820 influence per turn just by being one more. Ooh, before I do that though, what is Dutch a... I don't remember how to check. It's gonna bug me. Okay. Wait, wrong era. These are upcoming stuff. The Dutch.
If you seek the
Okay,
greater good.
Dutch are early modern, so... Oh, right, this is Machu Picchu. This is a early modern. We can claim one of these 3 world wonders, and there is benefit to us having, I don't remember if it's strictly building a world wonder from all the eras or owning, because we own at least one world wonder from every era. We haven't necessarily claimed all of them, but let's take a quick look. Statue of Liberty on Empire is plus 10 money per number of territories in your sphere of influence. We have a lot, and same goes for science. Must be built on coastal water, so Statue of Liberty in the capital makes sense. Big Ben, 5% science per alliance and 10% science on the capital, also interesting. But I'm not sure if 10 science per number of territory in your sphere of influence, or 5% science plus 10% on the capital. I don't know which one equates to more. There is also the Eiffel Tower, plus 1 industry per population on all cities. Our cities aren't like massive, but one production per. We currently, that is more than a 10% increase. Yeah, it's more than a 10% increase. But I do think Statue of Liberty, just because it has that extra gold, and if anything, if we are quick enough and earn our influence fast enough, we should be able to complete something else. Wow. The hamlet would take literally our entire population to complete. But Statue of Liberty, out of narcissism, place it in this little alcove, and let's see if we can get some cities working on this. Don't care what you're doing, getting this wonder completed is priority. Okay, I have already started marching units onto the border of Akkad. So what we need to do, well, we can just bank up on gold in the meantime, because we don't need to upgrade. Once we upgrade, it's going to be increased cost, and it's not really worth it, you know. Need to keep the military costs low for now. Okay, we have that. We have gotten the Statue of Liberty, so we can absorb. We can get our smaller cities a bit bigger, while simultaneously reducing the amount that we are over our city cap. So now is just 120 influence we're losing, but we're still making basically 700 a turn. I am willing also to quickly, if I can, what's the strongest unit over here? Bunch of warriors, not particularly interesting. Okay, sadly I have to upgrade these guys. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And see if I can get them somewhere over here. You know what? I'm not sure our naval movement, so I'll just put them in the water for now. You guys. Fully upgraded, including conquistadors. Akkad, as we could tell by this city, should be a decent enough take. What we should do is potentially, I don't know why that keeps happening. It's like single selecting a unit. We can upgrade both of these boats to proper ranged ships and have them down here, so we can potentially attack these naval units. Okay, Akkad should be an easy take, and then once we get rid of Akkad and Dunod, I think that's how you pronounce it, we can absorb them into other cities. We can fill up these last few gaps, and then I believe, other than maybe this section here, or maybe possibly this section also, that should be the entire continent claimed. Okay, you guys just stick around. I am putting any army that doesn't immediately need to move on rest, and I'm not sure if I made notice or what's not, but we are still expansionists, which means we can go with the plan that we accidentally figured out during the last war, that we should just absorb. What's this? Oh, culture wise, we are expanding rapidly, just reabsorbing everything into our culture. We may be able to force these guys in, and whatever territories they have left, into following our religion, but that's not really what we're trying to do this game. But this is interesting. All of this is Dutch. Not Dutch. Yeah, Dutch. No. British. We're British. Yes, we are British. This is a Dutch territory, but why does it look like it is? Yeah. We are its main influencers. Man, I'm not sure if I'm reading that right. Yeah, we seem to be the main cultural influencers for a lot of this far territory, including this territory that is unclaimed. So it's probably a few people just roaming, because I think we used to have an outpost here. So there's just a bunch of people roaming in these territories that are okay. Land rights. This allows us to claim, attach, and merge territories with money instead of influence. I still think we should hold on because we aren't really making much money. So I rather us make these big purchases. Okay, put you on ready. I rather make these big purchases with influence. Okay, irreligion. What kind of irreligious society do we want? We can be state atheist or secular. Yeah, I don't think we want either of these. We have a strong religion, so these aren't picks that we should pick. We don't want to be secular because that excludes us from having a state religion and makes us immune to religious grievances. So I'm pretty sure that we aren't able to enforce religious grievances either. And this, turning us to atheists, replaces the state religion with atheism and loses all access to holy site bonuses and religious traits, which, if you don't remember, we have 8 holy sites in the empire, and each of them give, let's see, pretty sure it's supposed to be more than just this. Gold, science, more science, faith, yeah, a bunch of stuff. Anyway, the Combine. Sorry, I may sound a bit nasally for this recording session. It's like peak under the veil. I am recovering from a sore throat and I have a bit of congestion, but please bear with me. Okay, the Combine. Inhabitants of Tikal are tired of the perennial chaos that comes with the lack of an official city administrator. Daily life is difficult, and without clear leadership, the city's economy is not growing as well as it could. As a result, the citizens have taken matters into their own hands and have formed a number of organizational committees in many matters from agriculture to finance. How do you wish to step in? We can prohibit it. This must stop. An administrator will be appointed. The citizens must understand who is in charge. This gives us +1 city cap, makes us a bit more authoritative, but only slightly. Or we can wait and let's see how they get by without an administrator. This could be a great example of self-governance that brings us closer to collectivism. Either way, it's a step back on whatever axis we're on. This gives 15 faith. We have over 10,000. We are about 2,000 fame ahead of whoever's in second place, who is
wine?
2 errors behind us. And they have a vassal, so that makes them slightly stronger than they need to be, because these guys are basically in a forced symbiotic relationship at the moment. But we as we said, are trying to mitigate the hemorrhaging of, well, it's not really hemorrhaging at this point, but the loss of influence by being so overcapped. So boom. And this, another osmosis event. Scientific facts. Do we have something? Okay. It's either faith and stability on research quarters or 1% science on holy sites. I guess we can enact it for now. It's free. So we don't have many resource centers, but they now give.
So tell me, how
faith
are you today?
And I think stability. Currently we aren't getting anything from the Dutch. We don't have access to oil or electricity yet. We have everything except saltpeter. We have at least 5 of, which is fine, not the best. What we do want though is access to all these luxury resources that the Dutch have. What's this? Ooh, we have rebels. I don't remember getting a notification. Oh, rebels from Memphis, whose stability is growing, but not fast enough apparently. Is Memphis is low, Takal is low. Everyone else though is at a decent state, but I do want to get rid of these guys before they become annoying. Okay, how much? 3 movement. 1, 2, 3.
The written word was previously available to a small, often wealthy elite. Now, knowledge and propaganda can be distributed to the masses.
Okay, movable
Mass
typeface unlocked.
dissemination. But will it be of information or of propaganda?
Okay, and I'm pretty sure. Yes, we now have caravels. So high seas, ignore any penalties from deep water, which means we can now freely explore the seas with no risk of at least our melee units, our land units, suffering. So nah, I need these guys together. What did I just say? You guys are going to be our forward face in this new land. You, since we aren't suffering any penalties from the water anymore. Ooh, we have oil up here too. What is this? An army of great swordsmen. So sad to say, let me upgrade a few of these guys. And just quickly dispatch of this. How did we lose a heavy cavalry? How did you guys weren't even supposed to be in the fight. Okay, you guys and you guys. what you're gonna do. Right, allies. So, to end the episode, we're gonna start making enemies.
It makes me sick at heart to do this, but my empire comes first. Very well. My ambitions must come second to the welfare of my people.
Okay, we are officially no longer allies with the Dutch, so we can officially place them under one banner. Excuse me. Cannot be done in a territory owned by an ally or an empire which we have signed a non-aggression treaty. Back to trade. And
Without honest intent behind it, no treaty is worth more than the paper it is written on. I feel embarrassed for you.
well, I feel embarrassed for you. Mine. In 6 turns. So, we're gonna have the Statue of Liberty. And, okay. Let me quickly resolve this. And then we end the episode there. Okay, we need at least one guy up here. One guy behind here. That should be fine. Less fine than I was expecting it to be. Okay, you don't have move and shoot, so you need to take your attack. You need to take your attack. The other guys at least have the ability to go somewhere. Put you on high ground. Okay, we gain 4 from high ground, lose 1 from the river crossing. At least we aren't negative because we are on low ground opposed to them before. So take that shot. These guys are on even ground. These guys are on low ground, but I think it's worth. And then halberdiers. And that isn't a good. You, sir, go behind the walls. Okay, that's 1 unit down, sadly. And we don't have anyone particularly close because I was an idiot and moved our entire army. Okay, Conquistador. You should be able to move that guy. Okay, you can get here. The other Conquistador. And you. I'll bring you here for support and just leave the horse where it is. And that's why we left the horse behind the walls, where it's safe. Okay. Shot there. Shot here. There. There. And boom. Sadly we lost a guy, but hey, that's how it goes. Okay, and with that, we're going to end today's episode. We continue on Wednesday, where we put steps towards honestly, line formation. Interesting, not needed. Ooh, a steam frigate. And the Ironclad. This is okay. The Ironclad is our naval transport, I believe, and the steam frigate is our bombardment unit. Gun platform, no special rules, so it's just straight up 51 strength for 4 range, 6 movement. Ironclad is immune to suppression, 54 strength, 6 movement, 5 range, and has much higher combat strength in coastal waters. Useful for sea attacks or city bombardment from sea. Yes. I believe we... Ooh, dragoons. I believe from here we get patronage, so we can start building luxury manufactories for our luxury resources. I'll explain better next episode, but that'll be useful. And then we head towards the steam engine. I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm not sure how to read these. Anyway. I have been RTG, you have been you, and thank you for watching, checking out the episode. Peace, love, and tranquility to all of you. I'll see you on Wednesday.